Hello everyone, I am Nandini from BLLB 8th semester. I welcome you all on our special Women's Day podcast. We are honored to have Dr. Kumari Neetu, Assistant Professor, School of Law and Governance, Central University of South Bihar with us to share her insights. Thank you ma'am for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you.
This opportunity to thank the Legal Aid Committee for giving me this platform to express my views on women empowerment and be a part of the celebration.
Okay, so let's begin. मैम क्या आप हमें ये बता सकती हैं कि बीइंग अ वर्किंग वुमेन आप अपने प्रोफेशनल और पर्सनल लाइफ को किस तरीके से बैलेंस रखती हैं?
Okay, my situation is a bit different because I believe when we say this with respect to working women, we expect that working women might be living with their family as well, and then they have to adjust and balance the things out. I'm in a long distance relationship with my family, so that is not at all a problem with me to balance that. Uh, it's not only an example that I would be giving from my experiences, but my friends also who all are married are having a really hard time to maintain this balance between work and personal life balances. In most of the cases, their work suffers. क्योंकि ये होता है ना कि they have taken this responsibility to balance the things out.
Yeah.
दोनों तरफ उनको देखना होता है, तो in that case I would say that I'm a bit privileged to be in a long distance relationship. I would say that. Many often I will hear this thing that it would have it's really difficult for you since you're in a long distance relationship. It is not at all. Not at all. Trust me. It is not at all.
Okay. Okay.
But I think I did not give you the answer that how did I.
So like how you cope up with the stress?
I don't have any. But do I have any? I don't have
Still,
any.
अगर आप advice देना चाहो अगर
See, one of the problem with this generation faces, or the generation of working women, is that uh, uh, sometimes there is a notion that this feminism has hit us really bad. Why? Because we have become empowered with respect to our job opportunities and everything. But on the other hand, the other partner has not been taught, and the same question is not asked to them whether they are maintaining this work-life balance or not. Only the women are asked, how are you maintaining this work and life balance, personal and professional life balance? Mine is absolutely fine. I go back home, I do my household chores, I give time to myself, I work out, I do everything what I
so
want.
you're okay with it, you are kind of
I am totally okay, and I would advise the women to be okay when they are working. You cannot expect कि जहाँ आपकी शादी हुई वहीं आपको job prospects भी मिलेगा.
Exactly.
And then you will be restricting your job prospects, but the other person would not be. But that's the experience I have gained from some of my personal friends who share their problems and experiences with me. So, with respect to me, I don't have anything to do with this work and personal life balance. It goes with time. For example, 9 to 5, I'm here, and then my personal life starts from there.
Okay, okay, ma'am. So my next question is ये जो भी पॉलिसीज है हमारी जैसे कि मैटर्निटी लीव या फिर आपका वर्क प्लेस सेफ्टी लॉज जितने भी है या फिर इक्वल पे प्रोविजंस है तो ये मतलब रियल लाइफ एप्लीकेशन इसका मतलब क्या है ये किस तरीके से प्रभावी रही है ये सारे लॉज जो है बने हैं
See, there is again a disparity with respect to whether the women are employed in private sector
Private or unorganized sector,
right,
exactly.
or public sector. But there is only one thing that I have found common in both the sectors is the perception of the people is same. For instance, if you're taking this maternity leave, like the people would be you have this privilege, and now to the other concept of paternity leave you have also come up. But people will not question that whether that person is going to actually use that paternity leave and utilizing that time for upbringing or raising of the child concern. Maternity leave or work. The other question was your equal pay,
Yeah.
equal wages that we get. Earlier, I was working in one of the private institutions. I would not name the institution, but the proportion of the male as to female faculty was quite disproportionate. many of the faculties were female there, not because they were after this women empowerment, just because of the factor that the salary was negotiable and they were paid less,
Yes, exactly.
just
For
on
the same work.
right, just on the presumption that they might have a male partner, he also might be earning.
Earning,
Even
yeah,
if we
exactly.
pay less to the female faculty, it's manageable for them. So these things are not utopia. Maternity leaves,
Yeah.
equal pay, these are good, these are required for the upliftment of the society as a larger concept. But
Yeah, but its excess and the duration varies, especially with those women who are working in unorganized sector.
yes, it varies. But the only thing here needs to be questioned is there's no problem with the laws. Implementation and acceptance of the law is a
Exactly.
problem. You don't implement it because you think that it's a useless waste thing. And the other thing is perception that why are we paying women so much of amount if they have this leisure of invoking leaves in the name of maternity leave or for that matter period leave.
So my next question is, यदि आप महिलाओं के बारे में कोई भी स्टीरियोटाइप जो बना हुआ है उसको अगर आप किसी एक को आप विच होल्ड्स देम बैक यूजुअली, तो उसमें से आप किस चीज को पिक करोगे और आप उसको रिमूव करना चाहोगे? उसे अगर खत्म करना है तो वो कौन सी होगी?
सर्वगुण संपन्न महिलाओं का जो बैगेज है ना हमारे ऊपर कि वी आर सुपर वुमेन, वी कैन डू एवरीथिंग एंड एनीथिंग, नो वी कैन नॉट, we will fail, we are vulnerable, accept that vulnerability, endorse that vulnerability. Do not carry this baggage that we are
Sarvaguna
sampan and we can do everything. It's a double-edged sword. It's not benefiting you at all. Not at
Yeah.
all. Not at all.
Like I have also encountered with the same thing. Like I have often said that there is a marriage provide a kind of quote unquote safety net. So I shouldn't be overly concerned about my career. So my career aspirations are basically less important because I will be financially secure by my husband. So I also
See,
मेरे को भी ये सब सुनने को मिला.
No. The thing is, you are like female students in particular, or for that matter, male students also. There's no disparity with respect to when it comes to gender and the dependency and their dependency on the providers. For instance, if your parents are paying for your education, you will not have any career choices. If you, for instance, earlier there was this whole follow like a lamb trade, either you go into medicines or into engineering. You did not have any option कि अगर आपको कोई और career pursue करना है तो they would allow. No, because they are paying for it. They were the one deciding on your behalf. How do you expect that the other person who will be paying for your survival would be a determining factor?
Opportunity वो लोग curtail कर देते हैं.
हाँ,
ताकि आप certain
he will obviously not provide a scope for your consent or for your free wishes to prevail. You are anyways dependent.
मतलब जैसे आज भी वर्क प्लेस पे जो महिलाएं हैं, स्पेशली दोज हु आर वर्किंग, वो उन्हें किन चुनौतियों का सामना करना पड़ता है?
See,
like do you really think gender bias this like it affects the women's promotions or the it really affects the women's hiring or the career advancements like promotions or her leadership?
I personally have not faced any such, or maybe I might be short of memory, but that doesn't mean that my sole example would be an extrapolation to generalize all the things that the women go through at workplaces. Okay? There are certain things. For instance, if I don't like anything, I would raise my voice. I would put my words that I'm not okay with it. Whether you want to keep me into the committee or into any organizational structure or not, I'm okay with it. But I cannot expect every woman to have the same courage because their battles.
Retaliations का डर होता है या फिर वो लोग बहुत
Right.
अवेयर भी नहीं होती हैं, तो वो डरते हैं लोग मतलब अपने वॉइस को
raise करने के लिए, and they have all the right to choose their battle smartly. If they want to fight at some other front, that means, for instance, if they are not in a position to take a risk but be economically independently, who am I to question that? But if I have some support economic wise, for instance, if I have a generational wealth and पूरे साल का 65 years का retirement होने तक I will not be able to accumulate that much of wealth if I have that generational wealth. So I will in a position कि I can take that risk. But why would I expect any other woman to take that risk who is in the way of getting economically empowered?
Okay. So my next question is, ये जो सोसाइटल एक्सपेक्टेशंस होता है ना हम लोग फीमेल से, तो क्या ये करियर चॉइसेस को मतलब किस तरीके से प्रभावित करता है? क्या आपको लगता है कि मतलब वो इम्पैक्ट करता है ये जो हम लोग को पहले से बना हुआ है सोसाइटल एक्सपेक्टेशंस जो कुछ है, ट्रेडिशनल जेंडर रोल्स जो बता रखे हैं?
Right. These societal expectations, to be put in a very precise word, it's patriarchy, is is not only impacting the women but also the men. For instance, men are expected to be the breadwinners. Even if they want to be a stay-at-home husband, the society does not allow. We will also not allow. We would take this as a matter of dishonor that हमारा husband बैठ के खाता है and we are earning. We are also not that oriented well कि हम उस चीज को accept करें. Okay. But with respect to women, the career choices are restricted. For instance, nobody would want that घर की बच्ची कोई बाइक चलाए या कहीं जाए क्योंकि गिर गई तो टांग टूट जाएगा तो दिक्कत है. I wonder कि the same kind of fear नहीं होता है कि अगर टांग टूट जाएगा तो ठीक है शादी तो the ultimate thing is शादी तो हो ही जाएगी, but women will have to suffer. So not only with respect to career choices, in every sphere if you see this risk taking ability is curtailed. And with respect to career choices, जो बहुत risky career choices है वो बहुत motivate नहीं करते हैं बच्चे, पेरेंट्स नहीं मोटिवेट करते हैं. लेकिन अभी बिहार में, जैसे मैं बिहार में बेस्ड हूँ तो मैं यहीं का बता सकती हूँ कि सुबह में जब मैं जाती हूँ तो मैं देखती हूँ बहुत सारी लड़कियां भी रनिंग के लिए जाती हैं क्योंकि सिपाही भर्ती में वो अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिलती है. हाँ. लेकिन फिर अगर कहीं आप देखेंगे कोई वीडियो क्लिप अभी पटना का सर्कुलेट हो रहा था जिसमें जो इनकाउंटर किया गया उसमें कहीं भी मुझे महिला फीमेल मुझे नहीं दिखी सिपाही की वो उस रिस्क फैक्टर में इन्वॉल्व हो. तो एक नौकरी कमाने के लिए तो ठीक है लेकिन रिस्क करने के लिए नहीं देते हैं कि नहीं यू आर नॉट सुटेड फॉर इट.
माय लास्ट क्वेश्चन इज, जैसे कुछ लोगों को मैम लगता है कि मॉडर्न फेमिनिज्म जो है वो बहुत ही अग्रेसिव होते जा रहा है विद द पासेस ऑफ टाइम. सो डू यू थिंक देयर इज अ मिसइंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ द मूवमेंट, द ओरिजिनल वन?
What is modern feminism? By far I have stick to only one terminology.
Like pseudo feminist kind of thing. ये बहुत ज़्यादा आ रही है, लोग बहुत डिबेट कर रहे हैं कि फेमिनिज्म के नाम पे ये लोग कुछ भी स्प्रेड कर रहे हैं. Pseudo feminism thing kind of, women are often like.
No, see, once a very beautiful line was said to me that the problem is not in feminism. The problem is you're not identifying the problem. Feminism is all about equality of the genders.
Exactly.
It's all about equality of the genders. I'm not saying that through feminism I am imposing this thought that female are superior to male or male are inferior to female. No, they all are equal. The opportunities of life should be.
We are just demanding our rights. Consider karo at least.
Actually, no, we are demanding our rights at par. At par. That's not above, not below. At par. The treatment should be equal. And if that sounds regressive to the society, तो वो मंटो के सादत हसन मंटो के शब्दों में कहते हैं ना कि अगर हमारी बात आपको नागवार गुजर रही तो ये जमाना ही नाकाबिले बर्दाश्त है. तो फेमिनिज्म में दिक्कत नहीं है. फेमिनिज्म को आप कैसे समझ रहे हैं? इट्स नॉट एंटी मैन और इट्स नॉट प्रो विमेन. इट्स जस्ट अबाउट इक्वालिटी. इट्स जस्ट अबाउट इक्वालिटी. जैसे हम आज खाना बना दे रहे हैं, कल आप खाना बना दीजिए, लेकिन तीनों टाइम हम ही खाना बना रहे हैं, वो आपको बहुत इंजॉयबल लग रहा है, तो प्रॉब्लम इज दैट. या फिर हम बाहर का काम कर रहे हैं, आप बाहर का काम कर रहे हैं, हम घर का काम कर रहे हैं, और जैसे ये रोल्स हम चेंज करते हैं आपको प्रॉब्लम होना
शुरू हो जाता है.
दैट परसेप्शन, दैट मेंटालिटी, दैट थिंकिंग इज प्रॉब्लम. किसी भी चीज को हमें अगर क्रिटिसाइज करना है या प्रेस करना है तो उस चीज को हम पहले कॉन्सेप्चुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग में लाते हैं. लेकिन हमारे यहाँ का चीजें ऐसी है ना कि फर्स्ट देयर इज अ थ्योरी एंड देयर आर सीरीज ऑफ थ्योरीज टू रीइंस्टेट दैट स्ट्रक्चर. जैसे बोलते हैं ना कि महिलाओं में दिमाग नहीं होता है, जनरली हम शुरू से सुनते आ रहे हैं. अब सीरीज ऑफ रील्स विल बी देयर कि दाएं का इंडिकेटर देके बाएं चले गए. दैट इज रीइंस्टेटमेंट, रीइटरेशन ऑफ दैट फैक्ट. लेकिन कहीं भी आप रील्स में यही देखते हैं कि रोड रेज में कोई गोली चला दे रहा है. वी वोंट सी the aggressive nature of the men. Now there is a counter narrative कि मतलब ये सब चीजें तो मीडिया के थ्रू ही परपेचुएट होती है ना. तो बार बार उसी चीज को रिपीट कर रीइंस्टेट किया जाता है, उस मेंटालिटी को मेंटेन
वो
किया जाता है,
जबरदस्ती वो लोगों में ना वो डलवाया
वो
जाता है कि
इंस्टेट
आप
किया
सोचिए,
जाता है।
देखिए आप
लेकिन सवाल यही उठता है कि उस चीज को रीइंस्टेट करने की क्या जरूरत है, जब आपने एक बार एक चीजें मान ली हैं कि चलिए मान लिया कि महिलाओं में दिमाग नहीं है, तो एक बार स्टेटमेंट में किया और उसके बाद आप इसको शाश्वत सत्य मान के रुक जाइए, नहीं। लेकिन उसमें कहीं ना कहीं थ्रेट है कि जैसे ही अवेकनिंग होगी वो चीजें मतलब एटमॉस्फेयर से बाहर हो जाएंगी, डिस्कोर्स से बाहर चल जाएंगी और लोग समझने लगेंगे कि हम दोनों बराबर हैं। लेकिन बराबरी नहीं देना है तो उन चीजों को रीइंस्टेट किया जाता है थ्रू सर्टेन प्रैक्टिसेस एंड स्ट्रक्चर्स। दैट्स माय व्यू।
Thank you so much, ma'am. I
Thank
really
you for
appreciate your
having me.
time and expertise. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Happy Women's Day.
Thank you. Same to you. Same.